Hello, my name is Christine Quintero, aka Serona. I want to talk to you today about how to keep from getting addicted to Oxycontin and other opioid type medications. The bottle has Oxycontin prescribed to me a few years ago that I took the entire bottle when I was recovering from surgery in my shoulder. And this is how I took it. First of all, I cut each tablet into 4 pieces. Now that whole tablet you see in front of you and the pieces that I cut up, which are quarters, that's a vitamin C. I wanted to make sure that you get to see what's happening here because the Oxycontins are much smaller. And they could be a different shape, but they'll still cut up into quarters. Okay, now the odd looking things next to the pill bottle are pill cutters. You can see that blue one has had a lot of cutting over the years. The one on the left is a little iffy to use because you can see that yellow thing holds up against those green fingers your pill, and which is fine for something that's fairly large, but when you get it, a small pill and you want to cut it even smaller, that doesn't work too well. That blue one will work for everything, and the one on the right will work for everything. After a long while, the razor blades that are on the lids of each of these will get dull. It's just easier to go to the pharmacy and buy another pill cutter for a few bucks than it is to try to sharpen one of those, which is why I have 3. I've been cutting pills for years. Okay, so let's talk about what happens when you have a difficult surgery or an accident that you've gotten an injury for which you are prescribed Oxycontin or something else. First of all, let's talk about pain. We know that pain really hurts, okay? And otherwise you wouldn't be prescribed these things. But there's another dimension to pain that leads to things that can get you addictive, and that is the fear of pain. Once you have the pain and you know that these items that you've been prescribed by your doctor will take away the pain, then your brain starts saying, gee, I never have to have pain again, which is not true. You're going to have pain at some point in your life. You want to keep it to a manageable amount. You'll never be entirely pain-free while you're recovering from a surgery because at the time you're not having pain due to the pain pill. As it wears off, you'll start having discomfort. And a lot of us translate that discomfort into real pain when it may be or it may not be, but we have to find out, okay? So what I did was I took a day's worth of pain pills, whatever your bottle says, and I chopped them up into quarters, okay? And I got a piece of paper and a pencil, and I wrote down the time I took pain pill, okay? Now, I recommend on the first day that you start this regimen, you take a whole pain pill to start. And it says take one every 4 hours. Then when you get to the 4th hour, take a quarter of a pain pill. Okay. Now, if you take one whole one every 4 hours, that means you can take a quarter of one every hour. Okay. So it's going to provide you a lot of relief, but for a shorter period of time. That'll give you an opportunity to say, maybe I don't have to take it in an hour. Maybe I can take it in an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, that won't happen for a while, but that's how you develop your thinking about taking these types of dangerous pain relief. So you have a pencil and a paper. Get yourself a pencil and a paper. Write down the time you take your first whole pain pill. Write down whole pain pill or one pain pill. Then you write down the time you could take the next pain pill. So say you took it at 9 o'clock in the morning, your whole pain pill. Write down 10 o'clock. Okay, now you know at 10 o'clock you can take 1/4 of your pain pill because you already have a day's worth cut. Okay, and then relax and do whatever you usually do. Don't think about what that pain pill is doing, okay? Because basically when you have a pain pill, you don't have a lot of pain. Whatever pain you have, you're used to it, and you can work with that, okay? So what you're looking for is getting that same type of relief with 1/4 of a pill. So when you come to the next time to take 1/4 of a pain pill, assess your pain. We want you to take 1/4 in an hour if you have the same kind of pain you did the hour before. If you did, take another 1/4, write that down, and write down the next time you could take another 1/4, okay? Okay, well now you have to do the spacing based on how many pills they give you a day and how long your typical day is, okay? You'll have to do the math on that. So, the first couple, the first 4 or 5 days after surgery, you're going to have what I call screaming pain. That's what I have. I have screaming pain. If you need to take one exactly like the doctor says, take it exactly like the doctor says, and don't start the cutting until, like the 3rd day. Okay? Professionals say that you can get addicted to pain pills in 3 to 5 days. So you want to think about starting this no later than the 3rd day after surgery. Okay? So you assess your pain level when it's time to take a pain pill. If you think you can go another 5 minutes without taking it, then go another 5 minutes without taking it. If you think you can go another half an hour without taking it, then go half an hour without taking it, okay? This is how your mind gets control of what your body is telling you, okay? Your body will tell you when you need stuff, and your brain can say, yeah, it's like when you're in the bathroom. You don't take your pain pills in the bathroom in your hand, pills in one hand and a cup in the other. If you're in the bathroom and you're going to be there for 10 minutes, you say, well, pain, you just have to live with it for 10 minutes. And we're doing the same thing, okay? But we're not going to make it 10 minutes to start. We're going to make it in small increments. So, the first couple days you're taking it just as the doctor prescribed, maybe the first 1 or 2 days. By the 3rd day, you want to have your pill cutters and the things cut up and ready to go. You can start with a whole one, or you could finish the day with a whole one on your 3rd day. But in between, you need to cut them up into quarters. And every other day you cut them up into quarters. You assess your pain at the time it says you could take another one. If you can, excuse me, I got the hiccups. If you can go a while longer without taking it, go a while longer. If you need to take it right now, take it right now. The whole process is evaluate your mental state, because you know what your pain state is like, because you can feel that. Your mental state, you have to actively inquire of your brain. Is it fear that's driving me to take the pill because I'm afraid of the pain I think I could have? Or do you actually have the same screaming pain you did when you came out of surgery, okay? Now we know that pain is going to lessen over time as you heal. So if you're on your 8th day and you still say you have the same screaming pain that you had when you came out of surgery, you know that fear is talking, okay? You're still going to have pain, but it's not going to be the same pain as when you came out of surgery and the morphine or whatever they gave you in a drip has worn off, okay? The first time you experience pain after your surgery, you know what that's like. And on the, 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th day, that pain is not like that. It's still painful, but it's not that pain. Okay? That's called fear. We don't want to let fear drive you to become addicted to your pain pills. Okay, so that's the whole point. Don't let fear drive you to get addicted to your pain pills, okay? Be smart about it. Take it when you need it. Don't take more than you need, okay? And that's my entire program. Good luck with that.